face guy, right?
Yeah.
Like, so if you're a face guy, like, does that include all body types with a pretty face, or does it include certain body types with that pretty face?
Shit, like, fuck, I ain't gonna say that. Like, I feel like I got a preference. You know what I mean? But
What's your
like,
preference?
I ain't gonna talk to like, no, you know, nothing against the big women, but shit, like, you know, they ain't nothing I really be interested in.
I want it.
You know what I'm saying? But they do got some beautiful ass big women. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But shit, I like faces. If anything, like Karuchi. Like, you know what I'm saying? I take faces.
What you think about Carly Rae? She ain't got no body, but she pretty as a motherfucker.
She nice. I ain't gonna lie, she nice. Like, you could build a body, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But fuck, that body shit don't really mean nothing to me.
You can't build a face.
Yeah, you can't build a face. You gotta wake up and open your eyes to that shit every morning.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
You feel me? I don't wanna wake up and see Halloween, bitch. I wanna wake up and be happy. You know what I'm saying?
So speaking of, like, you know, when you out and about, you know, you in the club scene or at your shows or whatever, like, typically what type of women are more inclined to approach you?
Shit, like, it be all women. You know what I mean?
All of them.
Yeah. But like shit, like in a group, you know one thing, like you gonna always have the one dude that take one for the team.
Yeah.
So I throw him out there first.
Yeah.
He go first, you know what I mean?
Take her out the equation.
Yeah,
so
then we narrow the list down.
Yeah.
So for me, I'ma always go for the one that look like a boss and try, actually get to know him. You know what I'm saying? So fuck, that's with anybody, you know what I'm saying?
So you more mentality based.
Shit, at the time,
mentality
it's face. Yeah, I gotta say
right.
It's really a slight chance like I talk to a fan, because like after you talk to a fan, they might dislike you after that. You know what I'm saying? Like they only a fan of your music, but they don't know how you is on the inside, or they might look at you different. So like even with fans, I don't want a fan to feel like I one nighted them and that was that. But fuck, I was here for one night. What you expect? You know what I'm saying?
Right. So you think as far as like being a star, upcoming star, like the mystery is power?
Shit, what you mean by that? Explain.
The mystery, like the more they know, the more likely you are to lose them, or like, is it better for them to get to know you more, or is it better for them to more so wonder?
I see, like, shit, like sometimes it depends on the level you at too. Like when you upcoming, let them keep wondering, because at the same time, like you trying to grow and sprout, but in their eyes, they gonna look at it like I want all the details behind. He got a girlfriend, let me know. Cause like sometimes girls be obsessed with you till you find out you got a girlfriend or family, then they hate you. They don't like them no more. You know what I mean? So like it be all type of secret shit that be going on. You ever did that?
From a female perspective, help us out.
Yeah, help us out.
Help us out.
Specifically what? Have I done what?
No, like as far as like you, let's imagine scenario wise, like you're a fan of this person. Mm-hmm. You go to their show, you shoot your stick however you shoot it, and then they actually give you some play and you get to know them. With that, like, is it certain ways that could entice how you look at them as an artist, or is it certain ways it could diminish it?
I mean, no. I mean, at the end of the day, they're a regular person. So you just look at them and take them for who they are. Like, okay, yeah, you're a fan of their music and stuff like that, but you're getting to know them, not who they are when they come on stage and they present themselves to a crowd of people. So, I mean, you just keep it cool, and you just, build whatever you got going on with a person if you meet them and they go that way. So, I mean, at the end of the day, there's no reason to act like a fucking fanatic or nothing like that.
What if it's a super? What if you're a super fan?
That's what I'm about to say.
Who you love?
I'm about to say that too.
Who you love?
Just say you been a fan.
Chris Brown.
You know what I mean?
Usher, Trey Songz. Who you like? Somebody.
You ain't even gotta say no name, because you can really say like, imagine you just liking somebody.
Like you're a super fan, not a regular fan.
They take you back and they one night when they gone. How you feel?
Yeah. So you saying if I put myself in that predicament though,
like you really don't have an option because you
woo you because you already like you already.
So I want to know, like, what would you do? You got to think, because this happen. This happen every day.
It do.
So how you feel about that?
I mean, if it happened, it happened, and if you know what you was getting into, so
you don't know, because at the same time you looking at me on stage.
How you don't? You know who they are. You know they travel. You know they busy. You know they gonna keep it pushing. Don't expect nothing. That's the problem.
Who your celebrity crush is? Who your celebrity crush is? We gonna narrow this now. Who your celebrity crush is?
That's a real hard.
Because you being real general right now.
Yeah, she not
That's all
being
I
honest though.
answered. Like I didn't. That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't been around certain celebrities, so I keep my composure. It is what it is. Like I said.
So you done kept your cool already before?
Yes.
Who you kept your cool around?
I met Anthony Davis. I met Rondo.
You know what he doing.
Like it's just
That's a tall dude. You kept
it's
your
just
cool?
cool shit. Yeah, like it's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna act crazy and get kicked out, like and get removed. Like no, like that's crazy. Like what's up? How you doing? Yeah, okay. I'm a fan. Respect. You know what I mean? Keep it pushing. Like
That's a New Orleans
What?
female.
She not being honest.
but that's
She
true.
not.
That's true.
Looking at you.
So you what you would want me to say is I'm gonna act crazy. Like I'm
No, I'm
gonna
asking
be
you, like, you a
starstruck.
fan of AD?
I mean, yeah. I don't know him as a person, but yeah,
We
yeah.
want to know who
That's
you
what I'm saying. She not
infatuated
being
with.
honest.
You ain't naming them.
Fast died. That's what I'm
Who
saying.
it is?
Oh my.
It's a
I mean-
gangster.
Who you know one
It's a
that at
rapper.
a concert you gotta go?
Ooh.
That's what
Dudes.
I'm saying. Yeah, like say that. I
All
don't
women.
know.
All women. Hey, we live in a different world these days. All
I
women.
mean, yeah, but I can't speak for all women. I can speak for me.
Speaking of your situation,
Give me somebody you really like. You hold it back. Because every time I ask you that question, you smile and then you say something else. You thinking a name you don't want to say.
Because I really don't know. Like, I mean, I like a various of people, like with music and
so
shit.
who you
like,
feel like who concert you can't miss? Everybody
I
got
haven't-
one concert they can't miss.
One person I know I haven't missed a concert with is Gates. That's one
All right.
person I know I
Gates,
haven't.
that's the one.
I haven't.
Gates! It's Gates! Hey! When Gates was there, put your hair, slap your ass, bitch, you
What?
better not do no running. You felt that.
You know what I mean?
You felt that. You felt
I
that.
mean,
So listen, by you even saying that, I know your preference. That's why I asked you, basically, who you can't miss.
okay, so who your preference? Who you
I don't
think?
have any. That's why I
No,
don't.
I don't
Let me ask you.
So I have a preference, but you don't have no preference?
No, cause look, you were
Every
trying
man
to be
got a
around the bush
preference.
with it. I already knew they had somebody, but you been around the bush besides just saying.
Okay, now I said one person who concert
right, so
I never
boom.
missed was Gates.
Right.
Now-
Gates, right?
Okay.
So if Gates say, pull up, you full of that tequila, you hear me? You own one. And you pull up, and everything he said in his songs, he do that.
This single Gates or married
But
Gates?
it don't even
Gates.
matter.
Well, it really don't matter. But I'm going to say single Gates. I want to hype it.
If
He's
it-
single.
if
He
it's-
do everything he said he be doing in them songs. He do
What's
it.
the difference
And it's
between him
everything
being
you
single and
imagine.
married? He
And
would
he
do
get
the
his
same
ghost
thing.
you.
Nigga do the same thing. Right? If I'm single, I'll fucking leave. I'm married, you know I gotta fucking leave.
But see, that's what I'm saying. You gotta have an
No, but look.
understanding.
You feel me?
Like,
Look,
you
I
gotta
just
say
know.
that.
Let's say he do all that. He fuck you and he leave. Can you play that Gates music a week from then the same way? That's what
Yeah,
we
because
really
you
trying
knew
to
what it
get at.
is when you walked in.
But in your head, you feel
If it was me,
you can't
I would.
say that.
And if I'm okay, I'm gonna say specifically me. If that was to happen,
That's nice.
I know what it is when I walk in. Like, it's not likely I'm gonna see you tomorrow and the day after and all this other shit. I know what's going on, so why would I expect certain shit when I know what's going on? That's how you fuck up. Like,
So when rap niggas invite you to the room after the show, you know what's going on.
but see,
If
that's
you-
the
if you
thing.
go, you know what's
if
up.
you that type of female, like, you know what I mean, they know what it is and you know what it is. But if I'm speaking for me specifically, like, I already know what it is before. So if I was to be in a room with a rapper, a actor, whatever, I know what's going on and I know what's up. So
That's
if
real.
I want to put myself in that situation, then
You
that's
already-
on me.
It's a go already.
Right. But if I want like be precautious, then I'm going, you know what I mean? I'm going to fall back. A nigga going to want who they want and they going to pursue in the right way who they want to.
Right.
And niggas know off top, rappers and actors and all the people who travel and constantly seeing different females and shit like that, they already know. A lot of females, yeah, they gonna fuck and you gonna be able to get the fuck and go about your business and it is what it is. But certain niggas realize, like, yeah, okay, I really fuck with her, we vibing. It's, yeah, she not fucking tonight, but I may get her some months from now, but I gotta try at the end of the day.
If it's
So
work.
it depends on the female.
I don't know too many rap niggas gonna go
So
by
let me
that.
ask
You
this.
said months and plus.
I
Let
don't
me
know
ask
too many.
this.
You gotta
the
put in
female
work.
as a-
Some
as a-
women you
as a
gotta put in
male
work, and
rapper.
some hoes you gonna fuck that night. It just depends on the type of female.
Real talk.
Ain't nobody making nobody.
So as a male rapper, right?
Yeah.
The female group that's the fun part. You can maneuver through that easily,
Yeah.
just depending on how you feeling for the night. How you feel, bro? And like you in the club, bro. You full of whatever you do. Your enlightenment of choice. You coolin'. You in the club. You chilling. And a nigga come up to you. And he won't rap his songs. He won't tell you about his future plans and all that. And you ain't really in that mood,
Right.
relaxing.
Yeah.
Like how you handle them situations and how you be feeling in them situations.
Shit, like that shit happen a lot of times. But like in that situation, I look at it like it's bad promoting. Because
Wrong
like
time.
at the same time, like brother, I can't listen to you rap and listen to the music playing. So, and I'm pretty sure like somebody around you told you like I don't think that's a good idea at the time. You know what I mean? I look at it like this, like in a club, I feel like if you don't even know a person, just introduce yourself. You feel me? And then later on, you know what I'm saying? Holler at me. But
Leave it at that.
yeah, just leave it at that for right now. Like I tell a person, like to get in the door of anything, bro, a person have to know you. You can't just meet me one time and expect me to remember who you are. You know what I mean? Like you gotta make a presence. Like let me know. Like do something to make me remember you. You know what I'm saying? But as you rapping, everybody doing that. Running up to rappers, everybody used to do that.
That's
but
old.
like nowadays, I look at it now. Niggas ain't passing out CDs. Pass out a CD, dog. You never know who might really slide that bitch in. I'm a type of nigga slide that bitch in.
Fact,
You feel me? Cause I look at what you doing, like outgoing, and you know what I mean. Like fuck, you ain't just on Instagram promoting. You in the street, I see posters. You know what I mean? So I know you're doing something.
And it's crazy. I was just talking to GDP and G Plans the other
Yeah.
day, and they was talking about the proper way to like introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Don't just be sending these people your links, bro. They too important for you to just be sending your link, bro. Create a real relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, actually introduce yourself. And that's funny you said that because that's the same thing both of them just said.
Yeah. Real tough.
Introduce yourself. If you're watching this, introduce yourself, bro. Don't just be DMing a nigga, hey, fuck with this. Like,
Right.
why? Like, why
Like-
should they? Introduce yourself. Create a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you can have something real to work off of. Y'all be wanting people to just fuck with y'all just because y'all hood think y'all good.
Real tough.
Like,
Right.
how that go?
No, for real.
Yeah.
Clear the rumors. What's that about?
Shit,
Why-
it just was a
why
lot.
clear the rumors?
It was a lot that just was said, like that I ain't speak on and shit, and like people wanted a reaction of me.
Yeah.
So like shit, I ain't easily influenced, so I gave it to him in another way, and I just named the tape that cause like shit, I was addressing a lot of things. You feel me? So I knew this tape was gonna touch you, so like everybody wanted to hear what I had to say about it. So it was a lot of shit that just was going on, but with all the songs I talked about different situations,
Yeah.
and I let it be.
Like, I think my favorite was Street Rules.
Yeah.
And personally, you give a nigga 27, 28 different street rules
Yeah.
in a situation where a lot of niggas like to keep shit tucked. You gave a nigga the game.
Yeah.
Why you feel like it was important to give a nigga the game where a lot of niggas like to keep shit tucked?
Shit, like to be honest, like you talking to a person that like I've been around this shit all my life.
Yeah.
So like even with that, I done been down that situation to where I had to face reality. You know what I mean? So I look at it like some people just be misguided. So as a person that done went through it, trying to escape the shit that they actually gonna run into, I'm gonna stop them in their tracks and just show them like, man, like if you gonna go that way, it's rules to that shit. You know what I mean? And like some people don't understand that to where like this should be bigger than what they send on the media and shit like that. Cause when you log out, you still gotta go out them doors. So I be want you to understand, like, man, like everything got a consequence behind it. So I'm letting you know, like, shit, if this happens, shit, you supposed to do this or you supposed to do this. Ain't saying that that's the right answer, but shit, that's the go-to.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if you find another route that you feel that's safe, go with that. I wouldn't stop you. You know what I mean? But shit, I just would let them know, like, shit, this shit got rules to it. You know what I mean? That shit go in the guideline. So when you cross this shit, it's penalties.
I mean, I feel like that was needed. That was definitely needed in the world right now where everybody bending the rules to fit their situation.
Yeah.
That was definitely needed because you're like you got Gunna. It's a debate on whether he cooperated or not. He cooperated.
Right.
Yeah.
With Kodak, it's a debate on whether he did the right thing. No, you did the wrong thing. You market yourself as a street nigga. You did the wrong thing.
Right.
So it's like we living in a game where a lot of the rules are being bended and being fit to people personally.
Yeah.
Every now and then you need somebody around you like, all right, look, this the rules to this shit. You follow it or not, but this the rules to this shit. When you jumped in this game, this was how you was supposed to handle it.
Real talk, yeah. Like, that's why I say, like, ain't no justifying rapping, bro. Like, you knew rules before you even got in that shit. So, like, even
you want to do the right thing, don't do it.
Ain't like, so, like, when people
be G code, that bitch ain't changed.
Yeah, ain't shit changed. So, like, I don't be understanding when niggas be like, I ain't take the stand. I just gave a statement. But all that shit the same thing. What's the difference? You ain't put up in this position.
Nigga say,
you feel me?
Two
So, like,
people in a cup. It ain't mine.
It ain't mine.
So who
else is it?
So who else is fine? That's right. I just been like, you know, hear me?
I ain't gonna lie, in that situation, we both put a go. Because it's one gun. You can't put that bitch on both of us.
If both of us go, neither one of us say nothing, can't fall on nobody.
Right.
My point exactly. So, like,
either
you know.
both gonna go, we gonna get out. Either one or the other.
I feel like my favorite shit on that bitch was Free Who Matter.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to have the interlude on that where you have niggas saying like, bro, like, niggas calling me whatever they call me. I done did what I did. And I done did all that. Niggas call me what they want to call me, but I done already did what I did. And I feel like the interlude on that bitch was perfect. And I feel like that bitch was probably my favorite shit. So speak on that Free Who Matters
shit. That Free Who Matters, like, that just for, like, they got people. Well, first off, let's shout out GDP brother.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know him personally, but like that dude, like a huge fan.
Yeah.
And he got life in jail. You know what I mean? And like, before I even knew it, I asked GDP to meet him.
Yeah.
And GDP was like, shit, I would rather you not meet him. You know what I mean? But he didn't really want to see it. But I was like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? But there was a point of time, like, when I talked to him on three-way too, that shit touched me. Because, like, I got a cousin in that bitch got life. You know what I mean? Right. And I got brothers and homies in that bitch that doing
me in a certain way, but it's
so, like, the shit that they go through, they look at it like, man, Cole, you should go a different route. All my life, niggas been like, go a different route. I went down that route. But understand, like, before you, they had a person telling you that.
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like sometimes it's cool to try to guide someone, but you got to let them make their own mistakes first to learn from it. You know what I mean? So, like, with them talking in it, it's just like, I hear that shit so much to where, like, I'm numb to it. And it's the same shit over and over and over. To where, like, you tell me this, he tell me this, he tell me this. Fuck, let me choose what I want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I like, in that song, I just explain my problems and tell you why I'm like this. You feel me? And the same way, like, you was going through shit. Everybody go through shit, man. You know what I mean? But everybody got their own resolution.
Right.
So
that was really it.
This, GDP, last episode we did with him.
Yeah.
He spoke real highly on you, bro.
Yeah.
Real highly.
That's love, man.
GDP and Change of Plans.
Yeah.
Plans. So explain out your relationship with those two. I know you just explained it a little bit with GDP, but you know.
I'm gonna go back to GD first. I really don't know GD like at all. You know what I mean? Besides like him being a blogger or like the the texting messages that we do have that we share. But I really met him through the media shit from him watching me. So like him not saying nothing, just sitting back watching, and then when we first met, he could tell me everything that I did from the time he started watching me. So that tell me somebody really studied you. So me and him started building a relationship, and like shit, he see me putting my groundwork in, and he helped me on the other end. So like we really like a teamwork in this shit, you know what I mean? Like a Shaq and Kobe to where like he give me shit, like he give me advice or things that he think I should do and shit. And like shit, we just keep it love, and like I ain't gonna lie, we just trying to burst it out for the city right now. But change of plans, I really don't know change of plans at all.
Bro, he mentioned your name first.
Look, what's crazy is
like
that
before everybody,
listen,
he mentioned you first.
I'm gonna be honest, I ran across change of plans when I first thought about music. And I was wondering like, man, how can I get out there? And I started looking at the change of plan. It was doing numbers at the time. So I'm like, man, I reached out. You feel me? And like they threw like a crazy book at me. I ain't even, at that time I'm just on the grind and shit. So I'm like, man, I ain't got no money to keep spending on that shit. So I just put the groundwork in, and that shit just did a 360 circle. And it came all the way back to where like, shit, they reached back out to me. And it was crazy, like, dog, like, even with GDP keep posting me, he was telling me, like, man, change the plans. Like, bro, he just keep bringing you up. He just keep talking about you. And I'm like, so he went to really telling me, I'm like, I reached out a long time ago, but we never connected. But shit, like ever since that, man, like change the plans. Like I ain't gonna lie, he always what talk to me.
The second time, right? He mentioned you on both of the episodes.
Yeah.
Like both of the time we linked with him and did a podcast, he mentioned you both times. The second time first or second time, he mentioned that he went back and seen that you had already reached out.
Yeah.
He like, oh shit, I didn't even know. But he spoke highly on you, bro. He was the first name he said.
I went and looked at our DM. It was like I ain't gonna lie, it was like 2 years apart.
Yeah.
To where like I went and looked when I first reached out and he sent me their price list until the time he came back.
Hey, when the episode dropped, check it out. I'm pretty sure he did mention that.
Like
I don't know if it was off camera or on camera. I hope it was on camera, but he mentioned.
And one thing I know is what him and GD, them two always do is like sometimes like I vent to the ground and I ask the fans like, what's the next step y'all think we should take to go up, and it's be the main two that give me the same advice. Don't do nothing. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yep.
They tell me the same thing every time. Like I always think of ways like, damn, what could get me bigger. And they like nothing. Just keep doing what you doing.
Oh, I mean, you got you where you at, right?
So like, I never understood what they.
I remember one of the main things he said about you too. G Plans, your stage presence.
Oh yeah.
He said he loved your stage
Like
presence.
just me, like I ain't gonna lie, like shit, the fans and shit. That shit just bring love to me. So like, I be already excited to see them just as much as they excited to see me. So like, from where I come from and me hitting the stage, my energy just different. To it like shit, I got like the fucking wolves and the darkness on my back to it like I'm in the light now. So like I just shine with the fans and I ain't gonna lie, dog, that shit be love. So like every time I hit that, been nothing in my head but just enjoying myself. And that's what I think. I don't like with the music, like I really don't look at it on the money side or nothing. I just do this shit to keep joy with me and within my circle because like we know what we love. Everybody I assume they love and that's what we love and we doing it. So that made an even bigger picture. You know what I mean? And my stage presence, like, this shit it really wasn't for me. This was for the ones that paved the way for me. You know what I mean? So, like, when I say that, I mean, like, they got niggas that really sacrifice their life and sacrifice time for this shit. And I feel like everybody know Josephine Johnny, like, you know what I mean?
For sure.
So, like, he was the last one from our neighborhood that was doing this shit. Like, we got Big Frida, but I'm talking about the rap shit, you know what I mean? So, like, this shit really be meaning something to me every time I hit the stage. Cause like, dog, when I hit the stage, I see him. So like, I see this shit like him passing me as the throne to carry the neighborhood back. You feel me? So like, that shit just bring joy to me, man. My stage presence, like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna go crazy every time. That's all I know is rock out. Once I grab the mic, rock out. So shit, I just go crazy.
In the sense of like the game or whatever, like, do you typically look at yourself or look at it best as like you be independent or signed?
I get that a lot.
Is it situation?
With the sign and shit, it just like it gotta make sense. You know what I mean? And I gotta have leverage in the contract. So I must stay independent until I'm able to build that leverage. And I'm not worried about if it take like 10 years or 15. Because I know at the end of the day, shit, I won. And I got what I earned. I worked for and I deserved. Besides me selling short and being fucked for 15 years. You feel me? So like, shit, if the money gonna keep coming independent, shit, I'm gonna just take all the connection, the knowledge I know, and push what I got going until that contract makes sense.
So you would rather build your own label and
shit,
build
that's what I already got that going so far.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? So like, I had my own label for like a year and a half. I've been independent. I've been funding my own shit. So everything like I've been doing, I always look at it like the day I sign, it got to be double of what I spent.
Right.
So to where I know one thing, like I'm not about to sign for something that I never invested in myself just to get back the same money. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, I'm back at the starting point.
Right.
But it gotta make sense. You know what I mean?
Getting signed is like a credit card.
Shit, I look at it like this.
It's
shit.
like a credit card
You
to
owe-
me.
I tell them grab a shovel and dig a hole and just put a bag of money in it.
Right.
You grab it, you in the hole already. You feel me? So
Right.
that's how I look at it every time. Like, it don't matter how deep. I look at it like this. The bigger the bag, the deeper the hole.
Nah, that's facts.
You feel me?
Bigger the credit card limit. You know what I'm
You feel
saying? I look at being signed like a credit card.
But like, I look at it like, I
You owe
think,
somebody.
yeah, hell yeah.
You owe
And I think
somebody.
people don't recognize that shit, bro, until like they done blew all their money or whatever. They be so blinded by
Them just walking up a chain of watch and the money right there and shit
shit they not used to. So yeah, I'm gonna sign where I sign at. They don't know what they even sign. You see what I'm saying? So like I just be looking at that shit like, man, you gotta take care of business first. They won't have fun.
So like, did Gates give you any advice on that type of stuff, or what did y'all talk about?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, that's big brother. But shit, with anything with business, he always tell me like, man, paperwork. You feel me? Like he always preach paperwork. You know what I mean? And like I always listen to him, like coming from where I come from, and he come from the same background. But by me being younger and him learning the game already, it's more of me listening to him. To where it's like, shit, I doubt if he gonna lead me wrong. You know what I'm saying? So like the shit that he actually be saying, it really be real knowledge, and he be guiding me on the way up. To where like he always say like, man, you take a show, I don't care how much it is, don't take cash. Make sure it's on the contract because anything can happen. Like your tour bus, you don't come anything, a lawsuit next. You feel me? So like he like before you take a loss, make sure you cover, like use that as insurance. So like he always teach me the game, dog. Like with anything.
That's some
So
shit
what moguls do you look up to?
Shit, I'm gonna be honest. I really don't have nobody I look up to, but like shit as like help. Yeah, I have some people that be helping me along the way, like with certain things. Like I could reach out here for some here and get advice here, but I don't have this one specific person that really just you know what I mean. Cause like shit, when I look in the mirror, shit, I look at like who did everything for me, or who put me where I'm at, and it was me. Right. So like shit, who could I look up to that put me where I'm at? Nobody. Exactly. So that's why I said I really don't have one person.
Let me ask you a question for the listeners and for myself also. What did DB stand for?
Shit, that shit stand for different breed, dream big. Like the dream big. My homie has started this clothing line, and like he in jail right now. But anyways, he started a clothing line named Dream Big, and I asked him what it was standing for, and he was like, "Man, we're in a small city. Everybody has small dreams." But he was like, "Shit, I ain't gonna lie, cause he like one day I just want to own this bitch." I'm like, "You gonna own the city?" So I'm like, damn,
that's a big ass dream.
Yeah, so that's why I ain't gonna lie.
Too big.
That's what I told him. I ain't gonna lie. He told me that, and I'm like, damn, bro. But that shit really means something because like us being childhood friends and growing up like from real babies, and him saying that, and I know what he done went through, and you know what I mean. And for him to still say that tell me like, dog, like shit things possible.
That's some real shit.
Just because he in the vent don't mean
his hat I got on right now. My dog, he locked up. He got his own clothing line. The clothing line is called Brand Our Culture. So y'all ever see me with this little hat on in the episodes or whatever? That's my dog. He locked up. He coming home soon. You know that what they always say.
Yeah, he be home soon. My dog be home soon. All them boys say that.
He be home soon. Yeah. Soon.
Free him till we see him, huh?
Wait, but he gonna be home.
Free him till we see him.
If it ain't life, he be home soon.
He be home soon. Real time, real short.
Look, BG just got out.
Yeah, they been saying he'll be home soon. He home now.
He home. They been saying he home for 10 years.
He been exactly since about 10, 12 years ago. BG was supposed to come home.
What's up with it?
I'm gonna speak on niggas like Russ, like niggas who really take hold of the music industry and make M's.
Independent.
Real M's.
Independent.
The shit that niggas that don't really want to talk about.
They making more M's than the niggas in the main spot.
Shit, like I ain't gonna lie, not to cut you off, dog. That's one dude I give, like I tilt my hat to, bro. Because like I ain't gonna lie, like I got a partner that he be trying to learn the industry shit, but he look at the media so much to where he don't really know and he lost. But we have arguments and debates going back and forth. You feel me?
It's like bro.
Yeah, so like I told him like dog, I be trying to get him to understand just because you see them dudes with all them cars, chain, that's not theirs, bro.
Rented sometimes.
So I tell him right here, like you know what I'm saying, like I don't be want to say all these names, but they got certain niggas like, bro, you can see situations happen and look at how they just change. Yeah. Like not the kind of prison pockets, like bro, everybody probably thought Gunner was at the top, dog.
Nice.
But if you slowly notice, bro, you can look at all that shit just vanishing. Because like you could pay attention, like the cars, the jewelry, the lifestyle, the respect, the money, everything gone away. You feel me? And it's like it take one incident to knock all that shit away.
Right.
He don't even like, I ain't gonna lie, like I look at him, bro, he don't even look healthy no more.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like you could tell he just nervous or everything. Yeah. And like, bro, like like all that shit just put too, like it's just the net, bro. People just be lost.
I'm gonna switch it up a little bit.
Hey, handle you business.
Alright. Hot boys. One gotta go.
Ooh.
One gotta go. And hey,
Birdman.
Man included. You can't let go Bird.
At the breadwinner, huh?
Man, no. Hold on. Well, people mistake Birdman not the real head honcho. It's Slim.
Understood.
Exactly.
Exactly. You know that. You saying
exactly.
No Slim, we know
But
Slim.
that's what I'm saying. Like, if I had to get rid of one, it's gonna be Bird. I'm sorry.
That's what I want to ask her.
Turk? Are you serious?
Get rid of Bird over Turk.
Over Turk? Come on, son.
No, listen.
Come on, son.
Niggas say what they want.
Come on. Turk had some hot ass verses, son. Don't
Time out, bro. How the fuck you gonna get rid of Birdman? That's the one called all the
because
plays.
Slim is the fucking head
Wait. Listen.
Slim is the fucking head honcho. I
want to ask you this. This is what I want to ask you. When was the last time you seen Slim with an artist, pushing an artist, or even doing? I never seen Slim with the artist. If you see Slim, Birdman with him, with the artist.
Okay, yeah.
He gonna handle the business side. I'm gonna make sure that paperwork right. You handle the entertainment. You feel?
Because Slim in the back handling the
Can I have it?
Yeah.
Good, talk it good. Do you think?
All that shit.
Here he come. Here he go. Here he go.
Said Mac Main. You could have said Cortez. And y'all say y'all don't know.
That ain't hot boys. That ain't hot boys.
No, but these is all of the real head honcho. These are
but
all
that's
the
not hot boys. We talking about hot boys. We talking about Cash Money, Young Money, Millionaire. Cash Money, Young Money, Millionaire.
These all the
Who you getting rid of?
I don't care. I'm not getting rid of Turk. I'm not getting rid of Turk. I'm not getting rid of Turk, son. Do we need to run a playback?
You get rid of Birdman over Turk.
What verse was Birdman on? Okay, Birdman play a part.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not gonna hold him. Birdman ain't carry away, yeah. But at the end of the day, what fucking verse is he spitting?
What the fuck?
I don't care what you say, bro.
Teach his own.
Everything high girl first.
Okay.
But it ain't fucking
Welcome to the North.
Okay.
Baby, bling verse. Baby, number one stutter verse.
I ain't gonna lie,
So
bro.
Birdman gonna come on like this, you hear me? Yeah.
It ain't about the verse.
Money.
Birdman keep an impact on that. Listen,
So you think the personality outweigh the verse.
Who was they looking for with Hot Boys?
If you ask the world right now to say one thing, they gonna remind them of Turk. What they gonna say?
I like them high.
The
ones that don't tell me to stop.
All right, now I can ask the world one thing they gonna say about Birdman that made the world pay attention.
I mean, of course, everybody gonna know Birdman. Birdman name gonna hold more weight.
No, but what's one thing he said?
We from here.
What the world gonna say?
What the world gonna see?
It don't matter.
He went on one podcast and told the world, put some respect on
Put some respect on my name.
Put some respect on my name. That ain't no verse.
Because after the end of the day, you can't. Okay. You can't cap on a man who putting bread in your pockets. I'm not gonna lie about that, but he not spitting no verse. He not getting on the mic and he not man, look. At the end of the day, yeah, niggas know Birdman because
if you feel like that, why Turk upset about this damn Hot Boy reunion he ain't gonna be on?
Bro,
I don't know.
The world keep
if he feel like he the best one, the best verse,
I ain't saying all that. I'm not saying all that, but at the end of the day, he a hot boy.
How you gonna get rid of the quarterback?
Come on,
who gonna grab the ball?
He's the fucking quarterback, Cole.
Birdman calling the